Hey, this is Silas. Just a quick video. About to go work out. Just had some thoughts on some things that have been going on right now with the NBA playoffs going on. Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And today I just watched the interview or the congressional some judiciary committee in Congress was questioning former U.S. FBI director James Comey about some things to do with Russia's involvement in the 2016-2017 presidential election and a few other things. So I was just thinking about these things. I was talking to some friends about this, and I was thinking about the comparison of you see this. This is public sector, so U.S. government, public sector, top public sector in America, versus the private sector in something like the NBA. You see like the top players, and I've been watching some of those games. Okay, I watched game one and I watched game three, and I saw the coverage of game two. But you see the abilities that these athletes are carrying out. You see just LeBron James, who currently is supposedly the best player in the NBA, and somebody was saying that Kevin Durant is 1A, but then you have someone like Steph Curry, and just the teams and the amount of effort that goes into setting up something like what you're seeing in the NBA playoffs. The years these people have been practicing on this, the game film, the muscle memory, they make these things look effortless, even though you know this is amazingly. I was talking to a friend and he was like, okay, you look at this thing and then you see the way Kevin Durant is making some of these players look, and then you think, oh, like, if you don't understand what's going on, you could think like I could just go out there and play LeBron when there's no way. Like for most people, he would just completely destroy you. But he's out here doing everything they can, especially in the last game. They seemed to put everything they could out there, and still came out with a loss at the end because Golden State is also doing the same thing. So you have this situation where two teams are on the field competing on the same rules, and I think the amount of effort that has gone through to selecting these to be the top players. You know, people say it's unfair to have these people up there, but no, I think the rest of the league will see this. It's up to you to stop them. If you want to have better teams, it's up for you to stop them. But anyway, they're setting the bar so high. You see that level of skill, you see that level of professionality, you see that level of effort, you see the level of ability, and it's almost hard to actually understand how good these players are. Then you juxtapose that with what happened at the 3 hour public hearing. Like just off the break, they say it's not going to be political, and then I think it was the deputy chair or the vice chairman of the committee. He comes out and says, "Okay, this is not going to be political," and then just starts listing off political reasons of why it's there. The questions he starts bringing up are brought up by several members on the committee chair. I mean, on the committee as well, and it seems like they're asking the same questions, just with a few different words, and the answers being given are just the same general non-answers. And the whole time I'm watching this, I'm just thinking, okay, look, I'm pretty sure that people are going to be listening to the same exact words. Just how if you're watching the basketball game, you're watching the same exact moves, you're watching the same exact shots, but at the end of the day, people are going to cover it entirely differently. And already a CNN story came out talking about how Comey, or at least a CNN reporter tweeted something out, apparently saying that Comey had talked to the attorney general who told him to treat the investigation as a matter and not an investigation. That's why he stepped away from the Department of Justice. And he had said this in reference to Loretta Lynch, who was the attorney general under Obama, think talking about the investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. Yet this reporter had already said that was in reference to Attorney General Sessions and discussing the Russia investigation. So it's like the words literally just came out. The video is still there. You can still watch it, and already people just have completely divergent ideas of what happened. I mean, all in all, I think as Americans, you should be happy that you have a country where you can see like the top thing, like in the NBA, and then you can also watch 3 hours of your apparently top public servants just acting. I mean, the amount of effort it takes, I think, to look so incompetent, in my opinion. Again, and again, I'm not a political like expert, but just like asking the same questions and just the answers coming back and just getting pretty much nothing resolved out of it. I don't know. It's a bit funny to me. And also just the coverage again. Like, you see what happens after people being interviewed after the match, after the Cleveland Cavaliers game, and you could tell the Cavs. I mean, to me, it seemed the Cavs were going to win that game. They put it out there, and then you have that situation where reporters know this. The reporters know this probably more than we do, but they have to ask the same questions. It's their job. They go out there and they ask the same questions to these athletes, and sometimes the athletes just come out with the same canned answers, because that's all you have to do. You don't want to give the other team fuel, or you understand as a professional this is what you do. So this happens in that situation. So that's happened. The same questions are coming out. These people are being asked, and you can just tell, look, we tried everything we can. That other team's just amazing. What are we supposed to do? Then the team that won, you're not supposed to be like, oh, that team's garbage, because it's not garbage. It's LeBron James out there. I mean, those guys tried. They almost lost, but they won at the end. Now you have the situation in the politics. What happens? These people just ask these questions knowing, like, okay, these are just the questions we have to ask. But then after that, the film's actually there. The material's actually there. So it's just really odd to see the switch of them going back and forth. So yeah, this is just a short video just discussing this current affairs things. Have a new series coming up. But yeah, just wanted to chime in on that. Of course, the final of the NBA's is going to be tomorrow on Friday. And this final for the Comey thing is still going to go on for a while. Even if the Russia thing goes, it'll be something else coming up. But yeah, just wanted to juxtapose those two things. And also, I've been wondering why the athletes... Anyway, no, that's going to be a separate thing. Okay, thanks. Off to work out now. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think if you watch the Comey thing or if you watch the NBA Finals. Yeah, till next time. Bye. Hello, I just want to add that tweet that I was talking about was by Alex Griswold, who caught Jonathan Wiseman's from, I think, the Washington Post. So I'm going to have a link to those blog posts, to those tweets, because apparently Jonathan Wiseman has since deleted the tweet where he said it was an honest mistake, that he misattributed the comment of the Attorney General to Sessions, not Lynch. But that's just showing, like, okay, this thing can get out there, you put this out, and then somebody hears it, and it goes there. But yeah, so links in the low bar. Check out those tweets. You can confirm later. Bye.